Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Hella Single. I'm Lamont Baldwin. Now, joining me today is singer, songwriter, actor, dancer. You guys know him as Eli Liberty, but I call him Fred. What's going on, Fred?
What's poppin'? How are you doing?
Put your lips a little closer to the mic.
Okay, I got you.
Like you usually do.
Oh, no, you know I don't do that.
That's what you say. So, first of all, thank you so much for being here, man.
Thank you for having me.
My Pisces brother.
I know, right?
So, we got to talk
like
about that. I feel like Pisces get the worst rep romantically.
One of. Besides Scorpios, we get one of.
Right?
Oh, I don't really feel like Geminis get a bad rap from other people. They just get a bad rap from me. So,
I feel like
different.
it's every other day I'm finding like those shady memes with like just basically reading Pisces down. I'm like, there's no need for that.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand it either. Because, I mean, like, we're sweethearts. Like, how can y'all not love Pisces?
Why do you feel like we get that bad rep?
I think that it's probably just because we're emotional. You know, I feel like we just care more than other people, and I feel like that kind of like, you know, other people don't be like caring for real. So I think that kind of like makes it kind of tense for other people,
to say the least.
Yeah, to say the least, that's probably one thing.
Well, at least in my experience, I think Pisces are usually really sweet.
Yeah.
Until they're sour.
That's true. We definitely have two sides because it's two fish swim in opposite directions. So.
Absolutely. Speaking of two sides, there's a February Pisces and a March Pisces.
Yeah.
What do you think the differences are? Because we're night and day, I feel like. I'm a February, you're a March Pisces, right?
Yeah. March 20th. Mm-hmm. So I feel like because February Pisces are like so close to Aquarius, it makes them a little bit less emotional
and nicer,
but also still nicer. No.
I would argue nicer.
No, the March Pisces are the nice Pisces.
Evil.
No, for real. Like really think about it. Like
I have. That's what we're here.
You couldn't have.
No, honestly, I have a couple friends that are March Pisces. Way more capable of like that void of emotion. I don't want to say mean, but like you could say that. And also I just feel like March Pisces tend to have a lot more, they're way more controlling than February Pisces. I think February Pisces will kind of go with the flow more. But you're going to disagree anyway. But what were you saying?
I really don't agree with that. Because I feel like, March Pisces, they're kind of like more dreamy than February.
I can see that. Yeah. This is the last Pisces questions. I feel very strongly about this.
Because I can go all day.
Me too. I feel like everyone loves the Pisces, but they also love to drag us.
Yeah.
What do you think the allure is for Pisces?
I feel like the allure is...
Because it's something, right?
It's got to be. I really feel like it kind of like low-key starts with our eyes. Because that's like the first thing that I'll hear from people is like, Pisces eyes are like, like they're piercing or like, looking right into people's soul, like, stuff like that. I feel like it starts with the eyes. And then I also think it's just like the natural Pisces charm. Like we all naturally have a charm as Pisces. And I feel like, it's hard to turn it off.
That I can get behind. That's some of the shit that I can really get behind that you say. A rare group of things. But how has dating been treating you lately? Are you single?
I am single.
How long has it been for you?
It's been a while, a long while.
By choice, though, right? I can imagine like there's not guys trying to take you off the market.
It is by choice for now. Currently, there's nobody trying to take me off the market, which I'm cool with.
I feel like you're just too committed to the streets.
Too committed to the streets? What streets? I'm committed to my work. Like, I'm literally committed to my work. If I'm not, like, working on music, I'm on set doing something or, like, filming something else or just making up choreo or trying to write. Like, yeah, I don't really make enough time to date for real. But I don't know. Things have been kind of like interesting for me lately. I feel like I've been like a little bit more emotional. I don't know if it's because it's getting cold or like, yeah, but I don't know. Like dating's just been like weird. Like I'm starting to feel a little bit more open to it, and I feel like I'm going to regret saying that. But yeah, I've been single by choice for a very long time. But yeah.
We had a conversation a couple months ago about this decision that you made to be a lot more open with your fans, specifically in your music. I feel like you've always kind of been forthcoming about previous relationships in your music.
Definitely.
What caused the shift?
I feel like my old music, of course, it's me, but I feel like there's so much growth that I've gone through as well.
Yeah.
So in order for me to continuously update my fans and like people who support me with where I am, I feel like I have to continuously create. So if it's been a long time since I've put a song out, I feel like I need to have an update of, okay, this is where my life is. And sometimes I'll listen to old music and I'll just be like, yo, like that's not even who I am anymore. And I feel like I'm, playing a character. Like as soon as I start feeling like I'm playing a character, that's when I feel like I need to make something new and put it out there.
Figure
so
it
I
out.
can really, yeah. Because even with, it's a series of songs that I put out, like, I'm falling something over, my bad. My bad.
We're never having him back. Who was it? Answer it.
I have no idea who it was. I didn't even look at it. It's my brother. I'm not gonna answer.
This is crazy. I can imagine you going on Oprah and answering calls.
Oh God.
Okay.
that wouldn't happen, and I didn't answer.
No, but we heard it.
My bad.
So for those who aren't familiar with your music, give us like the 3-song Eli Liberty playlist that would be like the essentials for you.
I would say that you would definitely have to listen to Drippy. People love Drippy.
You know it's about shit.
Yeah, that's your shit. But
Still haven't taught me the choreo.
I'm gonna teach you. You want me to teach you right now?
Not right now.
Okay. Yeah, you might outshine me. So.
Oh, stop. See. Y'all know I can't dance. Okay.
I'll crack it up. So Drippy, I would say my most recent single, Energy.
Yes.
And I would say it's a song from a project that I just put out on Instagram and YouTube. And it's called Cheeseburger, but it's one of my favorites.
That one didn't cross my desk.
It didn't cross your desk?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
And this dropped this year.
Yeah.
Speaking of cross my desk, something that did cross my desk was a tweet of you. It was a photo.
Oh God.
The photo of you and Orion. Can we pull that picture up real quick?
Yeah.
So the person who sent me this didn't know you and I were friends.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Who sent it?
I can't say.
Oh my God. Tell me later.
And they were like, have you seen this? And I was like, I actually haven't seen this.
Oh man.
And they were like,
just swiped your desk.
I won't tell you what. I'll tell you what they said later.
Okay.
But
oh God.
It wasn't anything bad. But speaking of that photo, I feel like this era, you're definitely embracing your inner sex symbol a little bit more.
Is that what we're calling it?
Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
I mean, I definitely have grown more into myself. It's been like a long self-love journey that I've been going through, essentially. So me working out and everything and like showing my body, it took a long time for me to really get there, because I used to be like, I just looked entirely different than I do right now. So it's really been about self-love and like really appreciating where I am and continuing through my journey, instead of kind of just like always looking in the mirror and be like, oh man, like what is this,
Yeah, I totally respect it. It sucks though. I hate that. I feel like as creators, we're all just super hard on ourselves.
Oh, definitely.
Unnecessarily.
Definitely.
I'm like, do you know who you? Anyway, yes. So with that being said, I think a lot of people use your newfound sex symbolness as permission to just be disgusting in your DMs. Let's talk about that. How do you curve? Who's to say you're curving? If a guy does approach you sexually, how do you usually respond?
Okay, so that's a really loaded question.
Yeah.
Because, you can get approached sexually in a respectful way, whereas like
How does one do that?
I don't know, but
do they use penis as opposed to dick?
Well, it's like, you can tell somebody that they're attractive without necessarily saying that you want to smash their brains out.
Show me.
What?
Let's
I don't have like an example right now. Like,
think
you know
did.
how long that might take? People don't be hitting me up for real.
You can just search words in the DMs.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
What word am I searching?
Yeah, this is in
I'm so curious.
This is perfectly in time for our brand new segment. It's called Eli's DMs. This is where we take a look at Eli's phone with his passcode. No, I'm playing.
I'm cracking up. Wait, what am I looking up right now?
No, you're searching the word dick in your DMs. Or fuck. Dick or fuck.
Oh my God.
Let me know what you come up with.
Oh, you know
Speaking
what's so
of,
crazy?
how does it feel being sexualized as an artist?
I feel like it low-key comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Because when you think about people like Britney Spears, like even Maxwell, Rihanna, like sex symbols, like people who, you know, like
Maxwell.
Yeah, people definitely consider Maxwell a sex symbol, and Lenny Kravitz, you know, like that realm. So I feel like
women
it really
of a
comes with
particular
the
age,
territory.
for sure.
You said what?
Women of a particular age, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I've never lusted after Maxwell.
Well, I mean, just like in general, like, you know, like, because I've heard, you know, people say like,
What'd you hear?
his name. Oh, that, you know, like Maxwell is a sex symbol, Lenny Kravitz is a sex symbol, you know, Britney Spears, Rihanna, you know.
I'll take it. So
but yeah, Janet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Janet, if you're nasty. You're one of the most honest people I know, Eli. So that inspired the game that we came up with. It's called Eli Don't Lie. We're going to give Eli 10 scenarios in which someone he's dating wasn't necessarily honest.
Oh, God.
And you're going to let us know if there's something you can forgive or not, okay?
Oh, okay.
Could you turn the blind eye to a lie?
Intense.
All right, so you show up to a date, and the guy used a 10-year-old pic, but he looks older. Mm-hmm. Could you forgive that lie?
How much older are we talking?
At least like 10 years old.
10 years old?
At least a 10-year-old pic.
How old was the original age?
I literally don't have that on the questions, Eli. Just answer the question.
I feel like that's workable. You know, as you see, I have like questions about it, but you know, it's workable.
Very surprising. So a friend's ex approaches you and says, "I've been wanting a chance for a while. Would you give him one?"
Nope, I don't play that.
Because I feel like Atlanta and the community is really small, right? You're bound to run into somebody who's friends with, dated, or had sex with somebody that you're talking to. Is that a complete deal breaker for you?
It depends, because there are so many degrees of separation. If it's somebody who I'm like close with, like one of my bros or like somebody I consider one of my best friends, like no, like they are completely off limits. If it's somebody that like I've like met in passing and like I didn't know that they were dating or like, you know, like something like that, then that would be different. But a close friend or like somebody that I really consider like to be my friend, like no. But somebody who I've met a couple of times, yeah, I feel like that makes it different.
All right, so you
could make it different.
That's fair. I'll give you that. Okay. We got a couple more. I was expecting you to be a lot harsher.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you seem like you're giving all these nigga passes.
I'm cracking
up. He catfished you with a photo from 10 years ago? That's okay with you?
10 years?
Yes.
I mean, okay, that's why I'm like asking the age and stuff. Like, you know, like, are they 30 years old showing a 20-year-old picture?
Only you would complicate
or like
a hypothetical question.
See, but hypotheticals are very important.
We're going to move on.
I guess March Pisces are very analytical as well.
To say the fucking least. On the scale of monogamy to poly, where do you feel like you fall?
I feel like poly is definitely where I fall, but it's not just for no reason. It's reason behind it. Because
give me the speech.
Because I just feel like I used to be definitely like hopeless romantic, like I was talking about earlier, and used to be like, oh yeah, like knight in shining armor can come, like two people can be in love forever, and
what
like
changed?
it'll be all Gucci and stuff. Just people, my interactions with people,
that
with
last
exes.
Can we talk about that?
Not even just the last ex, just exes in general. Like it's just been.
You sure do know how to pick them.
You know, the thing is, I've always gotten picked. I've never actually picked, and then it'll be like after I actually like give into the pick, it'll be like, dang, that's crazy. Shouldn't have did that. Should have listened to my first instinct.
That's weird. I think a lot of people would expect you to be a lot more of a chaser.
No, not at all. Like,
but you're the princess. You're the prize. Is that what you?
Is
that what you're saying?
It's not about that. You know, it's just that. It's just that I feel like, I'm kind of at a point where I'm working on like, myself and like music and everything, and I'd rather meet someone who is for real about me and like what's going on.
That's such a Pisces thing to say.
I mean, it's true. I mean, who doesn't want that? But yeah. I've just learned that overall, monogamous relationships are very interesting.
Yes.
And they...
How the fuck do you know?
I mean, I've been in them before, but essentially it's like you can meet somebody and they can like tell you, oh, I love you, you're the only one, but they still have their stuff on the side. I've learned that like you never really know. So I kind of just had to... It's more of I adjusted to being open to polyamory because I just don't feel like people can do monogamy, unfortunately.
So, okay. I never knew that.
Yeah. Wait, which aspect?
Your reasoning behind it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were just a whore.
No, man, I've gotten cheated. I've gotten cheated on so many times, like it's ridiculous, and that's why I'm just like, I mean, yeah.
You've been pretty honest about that in your music.
Very extremely.
A lot of your earlier eras of music were surrounding this really bad breakup.
Mm-hmm. He cried pink.
Talked about the symbolism of the panda as it relates to that relationship before we wrap.
So the panda, essentially, I wanted a love interest for all the videos that I was creating, but I didn't want to put a gender.
Wasn't in the budget?
Wait, what do you mean?
I love that just wasn't in the budget.
Well, I mean, clearly they were in the budget because it's a panda, but no, I just didn't want to put a gender to the love interest. So I was like, okay, well, I love pandas, so that could just be like the symbolic thing, like just have the panda as this treacherous entity that's genderless.
Yeah. Why did I cross my legs like this? I don't like that. So before we wrap, I would love to hear your hella singles list. A 3-song playlist that will describe your love life right now.
Oh, geez. Okay. Man, that's tough.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Can I look at my phone?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Good.
Okay, great. Because I got to see. I've been listening to stuff, but I need to make sure.
Let me answer this, too. While we're, I feel like mine's going to be a lot more emo than I'm like, fine.
I feel like mine is very emo because I've been listening to Khalid's album. And
you won the emo contest for sure.
Yeah, like I just love that album so much. Okay, what have I played recently that I feel like...
Hurry up, Eli.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, so I feel like this isn't really good, but Please Don't Fall in Love with Me by Khalid.
Toxic.
That's not toxic.
Oh my God, go ahead.
That's not toxic. That's a song about pain and hurt and being heartbroken. So, yeah. Also, Nasty by Tinashe, because I wish that I was being nasty often. But I'm not. So that's more of like a manifestation one. And then...
Why aren't you lying on the show?
What you mean?
Who's taller, you or me?
Me.
Okay. All right.
Thank
y'all so much for joining us on the latest episode of Hella Single. If you want to follow Eli, make sure you do so at Eli Liberty. And what can we expect next, man? I know you have a lot coming up, new projects, new music.
Mm-hmm. So I actually have a new EP that I'm working on. I have some videos that I'm going to be working on with those. And I actually have a web series that I'm going to be a part of called The Deception Season 2. And... yeah, just looking forward to performing more and everything.
Thank you so much for stopping through.
Thank you.
How can everybody get in contact with you?
So everybody can find me at Eli Liberty _. That's ELI Liberty, like the statue _. And that's on all social media platforms. And you can find my music. Just look up Eli Liberty on Apple Music, Spotify, all of the above.
And since we know Eli does not do no chasing, if you're interested in him, you're gonna have to reach out to him.
Slide my way.
And buy the record too.
Yeah, please. Buy Energy and also stream everything else that I got.